What if I told you that you could transform your life simply by harnessing the power of positive energy? This is Jelly. She lights up every room that she walks into, and everyone knows her as the radiant beam of sunshine that never seems to be brought down by anything. Her warmth and cheerfulness is quiet but magnetic. It draws people in and leaves people feeling encouraged, feeling a new sense of purpose. Even when she inevitably faces challenges, she's able to come out of it stronger, as another life lesson to her testimony. Mind you, I didn't say that Jelly never experiences negative moments. Instead, I emphasized her reaction to difficulties. She was able to accept and address them, move on, and focus on the brighter side of things. This is Angel. She is quite reserved and is afraid to show too much emotion to people she isn't close with. The thought of judgment from others paralyzes her, and it affects the way she carries herself. She doesn't want to scare others by coming off as weird or too much. She's easily threatened by adversities and lets her downfalls consume her life, which in turn distances her from people, ultimately filling her with a cloud of negativity. My overarching goal is to be more like Jelly, and if you clicked on this video, that's probably your goal as well. Now, in no way am I claiming that I'm this perfect archetype of this positive person. I have had my Jelly moments, and I've also been Angel at times. If you've been around an Angel, you probably felt the negativity suffocating the room, she exuded so much negativity that it affected your mood as well. However, if we use the same idea, it can also be applied to positivity. So why is positivity so important? Long story short, not only will you feel 10 times better, but so will the people around you. People will like you because they like the way they feel around you, and hopefully you will like them because you don't have enough room for hatred to harbor in your heart, because you already have an intrinsic sense of fulfillment. I'm sure we already know the benefits of positive energy, but this is just a reminder. Positivity can reduce stress, make you better at persevering and handling difficult situations, improve your mental health, and give you greater emotional stability and higher self-esteem. Research shows that positivity can even improve your health, like boosting your immune system, lowering blood pressure, giving you pain tolerance, and a longer life. I haven't always been the most positive.
It's something about the air. It's something in the air that just makes me look. Either people think my eyes and eyebrows are ugly, or they think my eyes and eyebrows are veiny, and they're filling in the blanks. And I take off my wardrobe malfunction.
I would almost mask my negativity with sarcasm, but you could tell that I wasn't quite there yet. Finding true positivity began with my mindset. Like all things, your perspective changes everything. For example, I used to remain focused on only myself. Thoughts would constantly run my mind, what do they think of me? What can they do for me? Why are they so rude to me? Am I weird? Why is everyone looking at me? Am I cringe? That kind of thing. This was quite destructive because I got so caught up in my own image that I forgot about the entire world, and I forgot that it did not revolve around me. This strongly correlates with the spotlight effect, aka the psychological phenomenon by which people tend to believe they are being noticed more than they really are. We overthink our effect on others, and we let the thought of our image consume the way we live our lives. And that's just inevitably human nature. However, working towards shifting the focus from yourself and instead onto the bigger picture will help ease this looming idea that we're constantly being scrutinized. Instead of thinking, what do they think of me? I realized that you cannot change the way people view you. You know yourself, you know your values, and the people who know you understand that. The people who make surface judgments about you without actually putting in the effort to get to know you have already proven their insignificance in your life. And instead of thinking, what can they do for me? Or why are they so rude to me? I try to instead think, what can I do to make their day brighter? This is a continuous work in progress because often I do forget to go out of my way and serve people and brighten people's days because I am constantly thinking about myself. However, I have made a bit of progress because I feel like I'm no longer ensnared by my insecurities, and I've made a conscious effort to try and live in the present. But a huge contributor to my positivity is my relationship with God. I would definitely not be where I am right now if I didn't have a glimpse of my Creator and His grace. The more I get to know Him, the less I focus on trivial things because He has blessed me with so much, and it's not even worth my time to get caught up in all the small problems. He allows me to wake up and see the sun every day, which means I have a fresh new start every day that I wake up. And I know that I don't have to carry the burden of everything that the world throws onto my shoulders because I have the Lord helping me, guiding me according to His perfect plan. And Jesus is the perfect example of how I can be patient and kind. He gave me peace, and I feel the joy of being able to use it to spread love. I feel the most happy when I don't feel judged, and the people you surround yourself with have a strong influence on your mood. That's why it's important to be around people that you can freely express yourself around, people who fill you with happiness and energy. This also involves positive influences like role models, mentors, and people you follow on social media. It can be very easy to slip into a spiral of thoughts about the past and the future, but we can choose to fully embrace the present. This is quite difficult when things are constantly swarming our brains, and it is a struggle I need to overcome as well. Spending time with God and fixing my eyes on Him helps me put things into perspective and helps me to live in the moment. It doesn't have to be super extravagant, but make it a habit to remind yourself to be grateful for everything you're blessed with, especially if you're caught up in minor inconveniences. You have seen the cliche positive affirmations, but they can actually be effective for changing your mindset. Studies have shown that our subconscious brains often can't tell the difference between our imagination and reality, and it basically soaks in what we tell ourselves. So eventually, if you keep on reaffirming positive thoughts, your brain will start to believe it. Make an effort to do small, kind acts. Even if it's just holding a door open for someone, it will keep you in the habit of exercising positive energy, and usually the response from others can encourage you to continue being kind. And eventually, it will become a lifestyle, and it will become part of your identity. Smiling can go a long way in changing your demeanor. When you smile more, you exude warmth, which makes people feel at ease around you, and it also improves your mood. Additionally, having an open and tall posture can make you look more approachable and feel less tense. Learning to loosen up and make light of situations goes a long way in impacting your overall happiness. When you're not always so serious or defensive, it shows that you don't allow negative comments to affect you harshly, and you're able to have fun amidst mundane or tough situations. However, you should be able to distinguish the right moments to be humorous and serious. Be careful about what you consume. Certain content, music, or foods can have a negative impact on your health, and it can ruin your mood in the long run. Set aside clear time towards actively being more positive and cutting out things that bring you towards negativity. For example, a goal could be smiling at 3 people today and only using social media after at least 1 hour of waking up. Dressing well and putting a little bit of effort into your looks will foster extra confidence. This can go hand in hand with dressing well, but it also touches on paying attention to your body and mind. Taking the time to journal, sleeping and eating well, prioritizing your needs, and investing in yourself are examples of self-care. My positive and negative sides are always seemingly at battle with each other. In a situation that conjures up negativity, it is easy for us to respond with negativity. However, I'm learning to shift my thoughts and focus my energy into emanating positivity in a world that reinforces hatred, hardships, and pessimism. The thing is, I can't always be positive with my own strength because I'm a human and I'm very inclined to following my spontaneous emotions. And the only reason I'm able to speak about positivity now is because of Jesus. His teachings of love, compassion, resilience, they serve as a guiding light for me to follow. Remember, positivity isn't about being perfect. Rather, it's putting in the effort and the intention to make the world a positive place and to encourage others despite all of our own shortcomings. This is a lifelong journey that we're all walking along, and we all have the power to radiate positive energy. So let's make the world a brighter place together.